Hey guys, welcome back to another daily dose of Arsenal. The transfer window may be closed, but that doesn't stop the rumours, and we're going to get straight into it. Obviously, with the Premier League almost being shut down, missing a game, it's been quite quiet, for us as an Arsenal fan. But yeah, we got some news. We're going to get straight into it. So obviously, as a player that we've been heavily linked with, not even linked with, apparently making close bid, Douglas Luiz is back in the news. Apparently the rumours are that Douglas Luiz has contacted his friends and spoke to his people, his close people, that he is still interested in joining Arsenal and he hopes for a move to be completed in the January transfer window. Obviously this is a player that Arsenal tried making a bid for. The rumors were that the reports were that we made around 3 bids for Douglas Luiz, which were all rejected by Aston Villa. Gerrard is a big fan of Douglas Luiz, and they were very keen on keeping him, which they did successfully. I think eventually, I think the price got up to 26 million with some add-ons, but it still wasn't enough for Aston Villa, who they value is worth way more. But yeah, this is a player that I feel like Arsenal should have really gotten. I think the midfield, we can see, especially now with Thomas Partey injured, Mohamed Elneny injured, a defensive midfielder is essential, and also really missed out on not signing one in the summer window. And I believe that we needed a defensive midfielder even before the injuries to Thomas Partey and Mohamed Elneny. So I was so shocked why they didn't sign any. And what really confused me was, it only seemed like they were going to sign one right after the injuries. So if they didn't get injured, they just weren't going to sign anyone. So that really, has me questioning the club. Who were they even? What was the window done? Were they happy with the squad? Because if they were, my God, man, that squad needs some investment. But yeah, so with obviously Mohamed Elneny and Thomas Partey being injured, Arsenal are very short in that midfield. If Sambi Lokanga gets injured, that leaves us with essentially no one in that midfield that can play CDM. Granit Xhaka, a lot of fans say Granit Xhaka. My response to that is there's a reason why Granit Xhaka does not play in CDM anymore. There's a reason why he plays more higher up, which is to obviously hide his flaws. So obviously Arsenal do need a defensive midfielder, but my concern with this signing is that Arsenal never go back for a player that they miss out in the summer window. I mean, if you just check the track history, anytime we missed out on a player, we never go back in for him, especially in the January transfer window, which is already a tough market. So do I think it's going to happen in the January transfer window? I doubt it. I think if also we're going to sign someone in the January transfer window, it'll probably be another player, maybe someone from a different league, because if I'm basing off history that we just don't go signing another player that we miss out on. I mean, you look at Houssam Aouar, most common example, we just didn't go back in for him. So I really do doubt that Arsenal are going to go back in for Douglas Luiz. If we do, I'll be so happy, because obviously we do need a defensive midfielder, but I do have my concerns. I don't think Arsenal are going to go in for him again. So any Arsenal fans, I would say that is probably the end of Douglas Luiz, but hopefully I'm wrong, guys. Hopefully I'm wrong. But yeah, in terms of other news, obviously with the Queen's death, all games have been postponed in the Premier League. However, it's just been confirmed by the club that Arsenal's game will go ahead with Brentford, which I do think is a key, because I feel like we need momentum right now, especially with our upcoming games against Manchester City, Liverpool, Tottenham, some very hard games, and also do need to have some momentum, some confidence to get into those games, or otherwise we just get slapped up like we usually do. In terms of Brentford, I'll probably make a video on that in the next few days. I think it's on a Sunday now, so we got a week left to hopefully prepare. Hopefully we do go win that game. But yeah, I mean, the Premier League is there's also been some concerns. I think the PSV game also got postponed, so I don't know what is happening with the Premier League right now. When are these games going to get played? But all I care about is that also go into these tough games ready and prepared, because if we don't, my God, it could really derail our season. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens, guys. That's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time.